minutes closer to a new year. You're tuned in to Daydream Radio, choice to see out 1950. Records on the cards here tonight. So buckle up, venture back through the ages and rediscover some timeless classics.
That seems too ambitious. The frequency will not hold. Remember what happened to Nicola?
Yes, true. But that device was rudimentary. We know so much more now.
There you boys are. Come back and join the rest of us. It's almost midnight. Howard, where's Harry? You were supposed to be watching him.
Ah, darn it. Sorry, dear. John and I... I'll find him. He can't have gone far.
John, I'm worried. Howard hasn't returned with Harry. I think we should go look.
It's okay, Martha. We'll find them. You go check back in the research lab, and I'll head down to the control room. God forbid Harry made his way down there.
It's Amelia. Daydreaming again? You're always wandering off with your head in the clouds. Guess you haven't had much luck on your so-called supply run. We gotta find your grandfather's place before nightfall. Get your ass back down here and we'll get back on the water. Look, I understand you wanting to get in some sightseeing, having never set foot outside of that hippy-dippy camp. Though, at least the place was somewhat civilized. Don't expect anyone or anything we meet in this place to stand on ceremony. I don't mean to nag, but whenever you're ready, sweetheart. There ain't many of us left. You'd think that'd make people want to look out for each other, but seldom is that the case. Most survivors mean trouble, and this rust bucket's giving me all the trouble I need, thanking you kindly. Damn, this nut's all but threadbare. Let's hope she doesn't die on us before we find your grandfather's place.
Wolfgang! Is that you? There he is! Smash!
There you are, kid. Oh, what took you so long? Figured you met someone at happy hour. Hurry, get back on board. Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Better late than never, I guess. Well, you've been off playing Chief Scout. I managed to give this old girl some love. She'd better get us to your grandfather's. Ugh, these Boston floodlands give me the heebie-jeebies. All right, I think we're close, but let's double check, kid. Here, take this. Play that last message from your grandfather, will ya?
Asher, it's your grandfather, John. If you're listening to this, then no doubt, I'm long gone. But I've done my best to leave you everything I have. It's all in an apartment in Boston's North End. It's a bad bounce, but if you look for the old water tower, then head west, you'll find Picard Street. Should be a clean shot, right to the doorstep. Look for number 88, top floor. Keep your head on a swivel. This world is no picnic, but it may get a whole lot brighter if you can make it to my apartment in one piece.
All right, we gotta find that old water tower, then find that street. Picard, was it? Okay, keep your eyeballs peeled. Looks like the morning after a big shindig at the Waldorf. Hope you weren't expecting to meet your soulmate down here, kid. Ain't much left for scavengers. There it is, the water tower. All right, let's head west. Now that's a tight squeeze. Whoa, like my wedding dress. Don't even get me started on marriage. Hey, there's a street sign. What does it say? Is that a tent? Damn. Didn't think we'd find company out here. Let's hope they're long gone and we can find your grandfathers and... Shit, Asher, ambush! They're here all right. Keep your head down and let me do the talking.
You dare to venture into these waters with that cursed beast you stand upon, choking our mother's earth with that foul smoke, poisoning our world like those that came before?
Come on, lady! Step off your soapbox! What kind of freak show? Look, I wish I had a better way to travel, but stuff is pretty limited around here, you know? Let us pass, please. I'll recycle more, promise. We mean you no harm.
Harm? The poison you spew would say otherwise. Those like you forfeited this world long ago. Forfeit now or meet your end. Release the beasts.
Rocks? Buckle up, kid. It looks like we're in for a real shitstorm. Damn. Great timing. The boat won't start. Hang on to your tiny whities, kid. I'll fix the boat. Cover me from those oversized handbags. We take too much of a beating from them and we're sunk. Here they come. Bend them off. Throw them. Just do something. Anything. For God's sake, bend them off. Good job. See you later, alligator. We need an exit strategy. Here, take this crowbar and crack open that old emergency kit. Gotta be something in there we can use. Oh, flare gun. Time to use it, I guess. What? Stay covered. Keep drumming those sideshows with those flares. I don't plan on checking out just yet. Nice shot! And an exit? There she is. Oh, you beauty. Hold on. We're not out of the woods yet. They'll be back. Every survivor this side of the Boston floodlands would have heard that. Building's on its last legs. Let's see. There, look! That gate! A way out? Asher, we need to get that gate open. Looks like it might be operated from upstairs. See if you can get up there. What is this, your first sleepover? Get that gate open! What is this, your first sleepover? Get that gate open! What is this, your first sleepover? Get that gate open! Okay, just be careful. We need to head up and find a way to open that gate. Stay low, keep quiet. That's it! Pull it all the way open while I head through. Sorry, kid. This is where we part ways. I'm gonna try to draw them off for your decoy. You'll need to get to your grandfather's apartment on foot. Be careful. I'll find you if I can. Remember, it is far easier to start something than it is to finish it. Finish it, Asher.
There it is! Hey, who's there? Wolfgang? Is that you? an eye out. He's here somewhere. Show yourself, vermin! There he is! Smash him! Oh! There he is! Smash him!
Hey, who's there? Wolfgang, is that you? There he is! Smash him!
Must
be those birds again.
Come out and play. Ah.
Security unlocked. Use biometric hand scanner. Stage 1. Biometric hand identification was affirmative. Now initiating Stage 2. Iris recognition scanner. Stand by. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow, I'll miss you. Paul McCartney, lead singer of the Steve Doors.
What? Who is it? Stand and unfold yourself. Why is it so dark in here? Hello. Do I know you? Oh, you'd be, you're gonna have to forgive. This may come across a lick familiar, but try putting me on your wrist. Well, what do we have here? This is my temporal dashboard. I'm no ordinary fob watch or time trinket. I'm tracking all sorts. Where and when we are. Our objectives. Who you are. And I know it's a lot. But you'll catch on. Right. Now push that central button. The one with your face on it. For my next trick, I have the capability to give you an extra hand. Literally. Now, it seems my previous owner burdened me with a fairly substantial item. If you would be so kind as to remove it, please. Whew, that's a weight off. It certainly looks familiar, but we'll park it for now. Should you want me to carry anything for you, just hold an item above any free storage slot or my watch face and let it go. Go on. One last thing. Sorry. You can manipulate this here dashboard within the vertical spectrum by grabbing that bar at the bottom and moving it up and down. Wonderful. All right. Now, for me to become your pack mule, you'll need to upgrade my clockwork. Though exactly how eludes me. Unfortunately, my mind, like that box I was in, is a bit dusty. But I have a feeling our union is fate. Now, let's see. Oh, geez, what happened? Time has been cruel to this place. A modern electrified abode. Long forlorn. I wonder if we can get this place humming once more. Or at least get them lights on. Let's take a look around. Ah, yes. That'll be your grandfather, all right. One John L. Newman. Unfortunately, my memories of those days are hazy. It seems the older I get, the more clearly I recall things that never happened. Here's a novelty, Asher. A temporal shard. Picture a traveler. Trust these things to still be kicking. Probably past time we straighten up around here, to be honest. Well, let's stop stumbling around. We need a jump stop. Now this could be handy. Great! That's well, to be honest, this is a strange type of ammunition. I'm putting this in a class all of its own. We will call it the Motley Crew. To make life simpler, Asher, because God knows you got enough on your plate. I can use my inner workings to create you any type of ammunition you require for the weapon you're holding at any one time. As long as your reserves for that ammo category are sufficient, of course. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. No No, I don't believe it's a coaster. You don't even have a drink. Ah, yes. The wondrous television. I suppose we can see if it's dead like the drivel that it plays when it's working, huh? Looks like we might need more zing to get this thing going.
You know, it's great that you're taking the time to acquaint yourself with your granddad's abode. But if you ever find yourself a mite uncertain about what you're seeking, just tap and hold that button just below my face, and I'll give you some guidance.
Ah, it feels good to stretch my legs again. Okay, I'll take the lead. Follow me, son. Well, this door could be all that separates us from illumination. You're a bright enough spark to open a door. Try that handle thing there. As our friends across the Great Atlantic would say, this door has snuffed it. I could give her the kiss alive. That said, it'll cost me plenty in terms of my precious little energy. The sacrifices I make. Now, if you ever lost a stock, just would you look at that. This looks, I take it these knickknacks are what's conducive to conduction. You won't find a better fit on Savile Row. You got a handle on this.
Required power threshold not sufficient. Adversity reveals genius.
Well,
prosperity conceals
this is
it. Horror
well,
65
it ain't just a
BC to
pretty
8
face then,
BC.
huh? Look, well, this looks promising. Fits like a glove.
Power online. Base level now at 50%. Bringing online tier 1 peripheries.
We're cooking. Thank you, ma'am. There's another thing. I'm gonna have to end our courtship. No. Nothing to do with you being a Methodist. Your voice is starting to grate on me like I was a block of Gruyere. And away we go.
Well, kid, if you're watching this, then you made it. Well, this far, at least. What I'm about to tell you might seem crazy, but it's important that you understand what's about to happen next. This world you know, battered and broken, is not the world that was intended. There are those that believe humanity was always fated to destroy itself. They'll tell you this future will always be inevitable. But this is a lie. You see, we perceive time and space around us as fixed, a clock steadily ticking ever forward. However, the lines between the past, present, and future are an illusion. Nothing but a thin veil behind which lies the path to many possibilities. I have left you everything you need to put things right. But be careful. Not all is what it seems. You must finish what I could not. Trust the watch. Find his counterpart.
The old fool. Always was one for dramatic exits. Careful now, kid. You follow down his path and, well, there's no coming back. House rules. Once the cards are cut, there will be no leaving the table. I'll be seeing you.
My word, that certainly got my attention. Who the hell was that second fella? A coot and a josser, I say. The cat to your grandfather's mouse. And I suppose we're now part of his, pest problem. As for what to do next, your grandfather mentioned a counterpart. My counterpart. Let's find that. As for trying to put things right, well, no pressure. Alice Comet! What is that? Oh, well. Now this looks important. Though, it's a little large to be my counterpart. But I'd hazard a guess that our fortunes are ingrained in this machine. Your grandfather certainly left this here for a reason. Black hole capacitors? Just what in the world was your grandfather cooking up? Seems linked to the device on that big... My counterpart! Well, at least a picture of it. Like a soldier at war. It looks like a mighty fine device. Question is, where is it? Interesting. I'm guessing this is important. I know you ain't the help, son, but could you clean that picture off? It might reveal to us something about this counterpart we're looking for. Flux? A projectile-based cleaner dispenser? That picture frame, could this help? Cosmonaut Alexei Leonov, a Russian? First man on the moon. And the date, it's circled. 1968. Well, that doesn't seem right. Hold on. Those Russian words. I think I can translate them. Congratulations to Mother Russia. First country to land on the moon. Wait. I know my memory's filled with cobwebs. But Russians were the first ones on the moon? Is that... Huh. An old ventilation duct. No lack of fresh air in here, though. Well, now what do we have here? A secret compartment. Well. Aren't we a live wire? Huh. These wires look like they might be related to that locked box there. Relatively speaking, of course. Now that's a thing of beauty. Shame. Just needs a battery. Huh. A battery? Might be important. What odd-looking symbols. Reminds me of my old fortune teller. Might be important to our immediate future. Talk about staring off into space. How is this gonna help us? Starbeamer? Well, bless my stars. What is the meaning of all these constellations? And there sure are a lot of them. Eureka! This looks intriguing.
Swipe code phase 1 accepted. Swipe code phase 2 accepted. Access granted. And remember, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. Vincent van Gogh.
The sight of the stars makes me dream. Van Gogh saw plenty of stars, if you catch my drift. Excuse me. What a strange closet. You smoke? Bad habit. But giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know, because I've done it thousands of times.